welcome back to Spring into Math 7. I'm Mrs. Campbell, and today we're going to be talking about probability simulations for compound events. Let's jump in. Let's review for a second. So what are probability simulations? So probability simulations are used to represent real-life situations with simple things like cards, dice, and coins. Here's an example. If we have 6 groups of 10 people and 6 different appetizers, how can we see the possible combinations of all the groups of people and appetizers? So a simulation of rolling 2 6-sided dice can be used to represent 6 groups of people and 6 appetizers. Okay, so let's take a look at this table. So we have 6 groups, remember, 6 groups of 10 people and 6 appetizers. So the top row of numbers can represent the 6 groups of 10 people. And the first column of numbers this represents the 6 different appetizers, this column here. And then we can change the table just a little bit with this information. So up here, I've labeled everything. These are the groups of diners. Remember, there's 10 in each group. And these are all the appetizers, 1 through 6. And you can see the outcomes. Group 1, appetizer 1 would be 1 and 1, and so on and so forth. Okay, another example. Design a simulation to represent the possible combinations of getting a tablet, a skateboard, an iPod, or concert tickets with paying full price or getting it for free. Then find the odds of getting an iPod for free and the odds of getting anything for free. So there's a couple different parts to this question. So a simulation of these compound events can be done with a 4-color spinner and a coin. And then each item is paired with one of the simulation objects. So we'll say if we flip a heads, that means free. If we flip tails, it means we're paying full price. If the spinner lands on red, it means the tablet. Blue means the skateboard. Green means the iPod, and the yellow means concert tickets. So next, what we're going to do is make a table to show all the possible outcomes. All right, here it is. Again, remember, heads is free, tails full price, red tablet, blue skateboard, green iPod, and yellow is concert tickets. So the top row, we have red, blue, green, and yellow to represent each of the items. And then we have heads and tails in the first column, and that represents free versus flipping a tail, heads and tails. So the chances of spinning red and flipping a heads would be here, and so on and so forth throughout the table. And this table is going to help us answer those questions that were in our example. Okay, so remember the iPod is green and free is heads. There's one combination of GH, and there are 8 possible outcomes. So the probability of G and H, so green and heads, is going to be 1 out of 8. And you can figure that out just by looking at the table. There's a total of 8 boxes in this table. And only one of them is what we're looking for, the green and heads, or the iPod and free. So that would be, there's one possible 1 out of 8. And then the odds of getting anything for free is any combination that has an H in it. So all we have to do is look at the table and look for any of the boxes that have an H in it. So those combinations are RH, BH, GH, and YH. So there's actually 8 total, and then there's 8 total possible outcomes. So there's 4 out of 8 chance that we will flip a heads. And so 4 out of 8 can be simplified to 1 out of 2. So the odds of getting something for free is 50-50. All right, everyone, that does it for this quick lesson. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.